It's Brutango, and today I'm in Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is also the first time we are actually using our capture card, so hopefully everything goes well. I guess we will find out. But I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley pretty much since it's dropped. I'm playing this on the Xbox. You can see there the Y for Brutango. Why Brutango? I don't know why. But I really like this game. I have played every single Star Path since the game came out. This is one of those dirty little secrets of mine that I'm actually in love with Disney Dreamlight Valley. I love this game a lot. I like this game a lot. I'm not hardcore like a lot of people. I haven't turned my islands, the floating islands, into anything. And I usually only play during the Star Paths. So what we're going to do today is take a tour of the 3 places I have not bought Wish Blossom Ranch yet. Which you can see up there, Disney Dreamlight Valley Wish Blossom Ranch. Have not purchased it yet because Wish Blossom Ranch is different than the other 2 DLCs where all of the content is available as soon as you get it. And I had to wrap up stuff. I still have to finish up Cinderella.
Was a dream world,
and I only have 3 complaints with this game. Number 1, the premium shop. And I don't necessarily hate the premium shop. But you can look at your collection, like what's left to collect. And I'm not 100% certain if that includes premium shop or items or not. So I don't know if I should hunt down the items to 100% the collection, or if I have to buy items 100%. And that bothers me. The second is glitches. The game has glitches, and I'm wearing a particular outfit that is going to glitch, and I'm doing that on purpose, and I'll show you what I mean by the glitches. And they seem more persistent than they should be. And the third is right there, Ralph. You see him walking through there in the background. Ralph, this is the trailer that they released before the game came out. And it's also part of the opening. Where in the hell is Ralph? All of these other characters have been in the game for a while. Every other character in the trailer, in the opening, has been in the game for a while. Vanellope has been in the game for a while. Where in the hell is Ralph? That's my biggest complaint. And we already know our next 3 characters are going to be Lady and the Tramp, Pocahontas, and Hercules. They've teased them already. Can't talk today. Sorry, can't talk. Where in the hell is Ralph? We don't get Ralph. Like, if he is not the next character we get after those 3, I'm going to lose it. I'm gonna go full on crazy. Like, where is he? He's the only character you told us we're getting. Basically promised us we're getting him because he's in that opening. He's in the trailer. You can't tell us, oh, well, no, we're not going to do Ralph. Forget you, man. He's right there. You showed him. He's ready to go. And you can't say, well, he's probably too big. Sully's in the game, bro. If Sully and Beast and Jack, who's like 8 feet tall, if they can be in the game, there's no excuses for Ralph not to be here. But anyway, I have all my characters up to 10, except, of course, Wish Blossom Ranch characters, except for Cinderella. I do have Cinderella. I have to finish up my Lumiere and Cogsworth quests and my Cinderella quests, and then I will be up to date when I do decide to get Wish Blossom Ranch. I can't say it today for some reason. What we're going to do today, though, is I'm going to tour my 3 locations because I'm overhauling everything. My main valley hasn't really been touched much since I started playing, since the very beginning. And since then, you can put things on it. See, you can already see the dress is glitched as soon as I load into the game. My dress is on the wall. Do you see this? That is a problem. We are right now in Storybook Vale, and we're gonna take a quick tour. But look, there it's back on, and now it's off, and now Finn is holding it. Finn took off my dress. That's a problem. This is better than the glitch we had before, though, because I had a dress earlier, like last Star Path, and it made my character naked. Like, I was running around flesh tone with my dress running alongside me. But now, there's a problem. There's definitely a problem with this glitch. Goofy, are you happy to see me, or is that just a dress in your pocket? There's a problem. Do you see what I mean when I say the glitches are an issue? So there we go. That's it. That's all I wanted to point out. I want to point out we've got some problems, and that is my second biggest. That's my main complaint. And this glitch has been around, like I said, last season, Star Path, whatever. there were problems, we're just going to pick up those keys. So, oh, there's a memory. I'm not going to pass up on a memory. So, Hercules. And I save after every memory because that's the other glitchy issue. This game crashes. This game just likes to crash. It will crash when you're talking to a person. It will crash when you go to take a picture. It will crash when you... It just likes to crash. So, there we go. So, up here. I haven't done much with Storybook Vale. I have a little garden area back there. That is the flower thing you can put here to get just Storybook Vale flowers. There is the pre-made garden, like the Wally garden. And then if we go... My controller is a bit wonky. I don't know why. It's a new controller, but it's wonky. And then we have Alice's Curious Labyrinth. And I put all my Alice in Wonderland stuff over here. There's Alice's house. And there's just a bunch of Alice in Wonderland decorum over here. This is where I put all of my Alice stuff. Caterpillar. The Cheshire Cat. Some teapots and such what and such not. And I haven't done much else with Storybook Vale. Except for... I should have ate more food so I could actually glide around. There's a couple things here, but nothing of any importance. I will probably... I do want to bring Cinderella into this map. Into this place. I currently have her in the main map just because when you run quests with characters, it's best to have their houses in the area they're supposed to be in. And then I want to put the other side of this wall over here and finish this area up some, but I moved Jack and all my Halloween items into this area. Originally I had Jack in the Forbidden Lands, in the main area, and I need to finish this up. This will get finished up. The archway, there's the other stuff. And we're not going to run back. We are going to open the map and just quick travel back to the bind. Come on. Instead of running back. And then here I have just added some decorations. We have Gaston's house here because I think it suits this place better than the Eternity Islands. The volleyball nets over there. That's where I put all of my harvestables so they're in one nice place and I can harvest them all at once for either XP for characters or for, you know, restocking. And we have Finn's house right there. Shop. A shoot. And then there's my house for this area. Beast's house, I have to finish the path here. And Cinderella's house will probably go right over here, most likely. And I will get rid of this or relocate that somewhere. And then, of course, Hades is here. And Maleficent is here. And then that is it for Storybook Vale. So now we will go to Eternity Island. It's taking a while to load. Alright, we're back in Eternity Island. There's Cinderella. And there's Aladdin and Jasmine's house. This is a marketplace sort of thing. I wanted to make it crowded because, like, a marketplace should be, like, crowded. There's my house for this place. And then there's just a bunch of booths and decorum and whatnot. And over here is where I moved all my Little Mermaid stuff and characters. It's a bit crowded. I don't know if I like how crowded it is, but I want them in this area, so it is what it is, I guess. And there's Ariel outside of her house.
Oh, I'm hoping that soon I can...
There's Ursula outside of her house. The Ursula throne. And I wanted to bring all my villains to Eternity Island, but yeah, you can't exactly do that. And that's another thing I don't like. I want to either be able to remove the willow tree that dang, I forgot her name. You know, Rapunzel lady. I forgot her name. What's her name? Gothel, yeah. Mother Gothel. Yeah, I want to be able to move her willow tree, which you can't move the willow tree, and that's where she lives, and that's it. There's nothing else right here. But I'm thinking I'm going to move Aladdin and Jasmine's house here and get rid of those trees so that their tower is like high up above everything else. Right there. Move the tower over here. There's the flower thing, and here's where I moved all of the harvestables so that I can just come to this one area and harvest everything. And there's a Chez Remy and Scrooge's store, and all three stores are separate. If for those that didn't know, and there isn't much else I have here. I got distracted by my cat. We have the little garden here for harvestables for this area. And then we have I put a little tent here. Then the other thing is, Jafar. Jafar, he has to be here. He lives in that castle up there, and you can't move it. It's just, that's where he lives. On top of that, Elsa can't be moved out of the valley because she lives in a cave. And you can't move Maleficent because Maleficent lives in that giant beanstalk. So it kind of bothers me that certain characters have to remain in certain areas. You can't put them where you want to put them. So I don't like that. I really don't like that. In this area here, I'm only coming here because I'm going to move... I'm going to end up moving Mulan and all Mulan's items here. But right now she's in the main valley. Here, and then that's it. We're gonna go to the main valley. Let's go. Here we go. Like I said, it's pretty much the setup I've had since the beginning, and I want to redo all of it. Just kind of why I'm making this video now, as sort of to remember what it looked like back at the beginning. And then we have Remy's house and the Monsters Inc. apartment. We have the partner statue. We have Tiana's place. Originally, I did not have Tiana's place here. This was originally a little garden for you know, sake of having a garden. And then when Fairy Godmother came out, Fairy Godmother's house was here. And this turned into a small pumpkin patch. Now, the exact pumpkin patch I still have next to Fairy Godmother's house. And we'll see that in a little bit here. There's this little central area. And then we have Scrooge's shop.
Remember, time is
and
money.
we have Chez Remy right here with the fountain. Well, there was a fountain. I moved the fountain. It's not there now. Then we have Oswald's Theater. And we have Daisy's shop. We have the fire station. The Toontown fountain. Minnie and Mickey's house. Booth there. Then we come down here, and this I have is like my park. This is the park. And we got the co-op thing, and we got a vending station, and we got a gazebo, and the Up Zeppelin. We have Buzz and Woody's house. There is Goofy's house. We have the Fragment, right? Fragment Dragon. Can't remember names right now. An archway to like a little flowery garden. And this is where we have our cocoa, our bananas. Flower area, that's Daisy's house. And then we have the pretzel stand and the test your strength thing. The teacup ride, the Dumbo ride, the pretzel booth. The flying carpet ride. The spitting camel. The aliens right there. Spits water. Then we have the Ferris wheel. Things there. That's my house for this place. Castle. It, looks like belongs here, and then that looks like it goes with the library, Merlin's library. So if we go together, and then that's like the main section there, and then come down here into the swamp or the Glade of Trust or whatever it's called, and then you got Wally's garden, you got Wally's house, you've got Eve's house, you've got the Inside Out tower, that I just added. I don't know if that's going to stay there or not. Tiana's house. And I did have the train that you can unlock for Tiana right here, but due to limitations in building. This is the garden I had to build for a Mother Gothel quest mission of some sort, and I just left it here so that I would have a place to grow stuff that I may need. So when I need to restock stuff. And then here we have the Fairy Godmother's house. And the carriage in the background. And then we have the I call this my savings account. If I'm ever low on money, I just harvest these pumpkins. I don't have any great big farm. I was doing that early on just to build up money, but I don't do that anymore because it's a waste of time in my opinion. I currently have almost 1 million coins, and I don't really see a point in having so much money. It's a gazebo, and then that's it for this. Of course, I built that fence right there that leads to Gothel. Let's go down to the beach. I can turn. Controller doesn't work. And here's the beach. And originally I'd stitch his house right here. And then I just kind of didn't like it sitting there, so I moved it. And then we have just a beach setup, surfboards, lifeguard tower. And I think, yeah, there's Steamboat Willie's boat out there in the water. And we have Donald's house. And then we have the sushi chef. I got this because he's like an animated character, so it adds like another character to the valley. So I thought that was cool. I might do some relocating with that. A little boat here. And then we've got Maui's house right here. And his statue with the coconuts. And then we have Moana's house over here with some decorations. And Stitch's house. Stitch's little plane or car or whatever. And a little swan boat. And then we have all of the little pillars. You have to move these over here for a mission, and I just kind of like them all together over here, so I kept them over here. They just kind of look cool all together, and we threw a bunch of the pirate treasures and stuff over with it. The Aztec chest from Pirates. Can't really see the points in there. So that is that. We have, what, 3 more areas left to run into? 4 more areas. Sorry, 4 more areas. We have the forest. What is it? The Forest of Trust? No, it's the Glade of Trust. It's the Forest of Valor. That's right. Forest of Valor. I forget the names of these places. And then we have candy cane trees because we have Penelope's house right here with her car parked out back. We made an extra wide road so she could run laps in front of her house. That's why I made the road so big. I may actually change this because it takes up a lot of space. But I also did it because that stairwell is like massive. I almost wish this was not as massive, but whatever. And then we have Penelope's house. Instead of going through the rest of the forest, there's not much else over here. Everything's on the other side, so we'll go this way. We have the Woody and Buzz statues. There's Cinderella's house, the Mad Hatter snowman. But the Cinderella house is only here temporarily. It's not staying. We have the hot cocoa booth right there, and we have the ice skating rink, and we have the Belle and Beast snow angels, and we have just a bunch of more decorations over here. Icy decorations. Another hot cocoa booth, which probably will leave because we have the other one, and there is the sled. There is the house for the little reindeer guy. I don't know where he is. He's usually around here somewhere. We have the frozen lake. We have the house for Anna and Kristoff and Olaf. That stuff there. We have ice I would take care of. And I had to put these chairs here for a quest. I don't know if I'll leave them there or not. But the igloo, the snow, and the snow family I've had here for a long time, and they will probably remain because Snow family. And then we have some icy stuff here for Elsa's house. Ice sculpture of Anna. Cat. And then we have Aurora's house. We have like Stonehenge with the well in the center of it. And then we have Merida's house. And this is where I put all of my harvestable stuff here. And there's sort of like a spring feast banquet thing under the gazebo. And this is just all of the harvestable fruits all put together. So they're easy to harvest all at once. And then if you cross, you have the coffee beans over here. The tea. And a bunch of the Mulan stuff. Like I said, I'm moving. All of the Mulan stuff is not staying here. There's cherry trees. So all of this stuff here is going to be leaving. This little thing here. The Mulan house. The Mulan crafting table. This lion. That lion. The dragons that I have for the entrance. I'm going to take them out of here too. And this hill right here that goes to the Milan stuff, it will also be leaving. And then we have Peter Pan's house right here. There's that. The controller's wonky again. And we have the gong. Get it on. Bang the gong. Start working. There it goes. There's the
Don't
tea.
forget, I'm here to help.
Tea leaves. What you call it? Too many characters. There's Scrooge. Dollars over there. And then we have her house. I don't remember. It's Encanto, but I can't remember her name. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank. What's her name again? Maribel, yes. I think that's her name anyway. I've never seen that movie, so that's also why I don't really know who she is. And then we have Oswald the Lucky Rabbit fishing. And this is where we have all of our Lion King-y sort of stuff and Pride Rock. So it's over here. And as we go over this way. And I put one of these trees in like each zone pretty much. They don't go in every zone. I tried to disperse them so they're all together. I wanted to kind of spread them out, especially because they're so big. They're massive trees. And then we have Scar in the hyena den. And I don't have anything up here. We were supposed to put this up here for a quest, and I had that up here. And originally, this is where all my Jack Skellington and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff was. It was all in this area. Get rid of it. And then that is the Forgotten. I don't think you can move her house either. So there's like some houses that really should be movable. And this I just had to do recently because I wrapped up the up stuff, and you had to come here and put this stuff in the Forgotten Lands. So that's why that's up here. And aside from that, I have this little area over here. With a particular haunted mansion. What's her name? Madam. Not paying attention. As Cheshire, she remembered her name. But she's not paying attention. So that is it for now. My hopes were I knew we would eventually get Maleficent, since we have the green fire in this region. That's a target. I'm like, and there's ravens everywhere. This is where you get the ravens or the crows or whatever you want to call them. So it's like, this is the perfect spot to put Maleficent. You can't move Maleficent because her house is stuck in, it's stuck in Storybook Vale. So that really bums me out.
I wonder if
Hades' house isn't stuck there. You can move Hades' house wherever you want. But yeah, for whatever reason, we can't move Maleficent. We can't move Jafar. We can't move Mother Gothel. And we can't move the Forgotten. Those are characters that have to stay where they are, and it's really horrible, man. I kind of understand the willow tree because it's for a lot of missions, so that one I kind of understand. But I don't understand why they didn't give Jafar like a smaller house, and why they didn't give like Maleficent a castle that we could actually place in different areas. But that's it. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to test my capture card and see if it actually would record and everything would work out. I guess let's run. I can run in my house real quick. We can run in the house real quick. I can show some of what I've done in my house. But all of this is going to get changed. This is still going to be my park. I want to change it.
And he's alive.
The area up here, the plaza, is definitely getting overhauled. Tiana's restaurant is probably going to go into the swamp. Just so it will open up more area up here. And I can bring Daisy and Goofy back up into this area, most likely. I don't know, but I'm going to overhaul most of that stuff because I watch Mr. Star and Sky a lot. He's my favorite Disney Dreamlight Valley content creator. I watch his streams sometimes and other stuff, and the designs that people have now and things like that, I just feel like I'm not utilizing this stuff enough. And there's a lot of stuff too that I just don't need anymore, like these normal balloons. I don't really want the normal balloons. We got fancy balloons.
Oh, maybe I'll take a nap.
I don't need this thing sitting here. This little, like, I don't know what it is, but that doesn't need to be there. There's a few other things that I have put in place because of missions, and they just don't need to be there. So, here we go. This is my main entrance. And this has pretty much been exactly the same since the very beginning. I have done very little to change and alter this room. And just a show here just so everybody knows where I'm at. The Dreamlight Valley thing up there says it's 100%, but that's where we're at. Eternity Island and Storybook Vale. And then, of course, like I said, I do not have Wish Blossom. Because I don't have Wish Blossom, I can't look at every area, but if you look there, even for all areas, it says I'm sitting at about 85%. So it's not too shabby, but and there you go. There's the quest, like I said. This is just like a weekly quest, so I gotta finish that. But I gotta finish the Cogsworth and Lumiere quests, but I'm pretty sure that's his last quest. They're both at level 10 already, and then I have to go through Cinderella stuff and get her up to level 10. I think she's only like level 3. And then for the events, I'm already on to the bonus rewards. I just have to wrap up my star path. The Shoop. And where was I going? Oh. I don't know what I was doing. So there we go. Let's go into this one. And then this is like a boudoir, a bedroom. And this is, like I said, it's pretty much been the same since early on. I haven't done much to it. I've added a couple things, but I haven't really altered it much. And then this room is my workroom and where I store everything. These are all my gems. I don't have hordes and hordes of stuff like other people do. I don't see the point in it. I try to just keep a full stack of everything, and at the end of each star path, I restock what I'm missing. That's it. That's all I do. I don't spend hours collecting every little thing. And then this is what I used as my keychain. I do want to adjust this room because there's been a lot more stuff that has come out since I built this room, so I want to adjust this room quite a bit. And we'll go up because I haven't done much. I didn't really utilize the house like I don't even have all the floors of the house. Yeah, I think there's only 3 or 4 floors. I didn't even put stuff in. It's just supposed to be sort of a haunted, creepy looking room. I think this over here is the bathroom. I haven't been in these rooms in a while. I just haven't been messing with my house at all. No, this is the Mickey themed room that I had. Yeah, I forgot. Up, floor up from here is where the bathroom is. We gotta go up one more floor. And then this was it's supposed to be like an arcade room, a gaming room. And I haven't messed with it much either. Let's go up one more floor. I'm not gonna spend like forever doing this. Third floor. I think I only have stuff on floor. Yeah, this is my holiday room. My little festive room. And this is... I don't know what this room is. Just like some playroom, I guess. And I think this is the bathroom. I think it is. Yeah. This is the room I was going to turn into a massive bathroom. And I think this is pretty much it. I don't think I decorated any other rooms past this. I think I was using these rooms just as storage. And now that we have the floating islands, there's been people that are using the floating islands as storage. And I thought, hey, that's a great idea. But now we can actually use rooms to, like, we can sell items back to Scrooge. So I'm probably going to do that. So I was only buying items to add to my collection. Yeah, this is my holiday storage room, where I was storing holiday items. What's in here? What's in here? Yeah, see, there you go. This is how I was storing my extra furniture. I was pretty much, you know, Tetrising all of these counters to get as many to fit in the one room as possible. So there you go. That's how I was storing my stuff. But now that you can sell the stuff, I will probably just be reselling all this stuff back to Scrooge. And I think this room, not that room, this room. I think this room is the same. No, this room is not the same. The floor's up from this, though. There's a couple more rooms that I've done the same thing as I did with that room there. But that's it. That's all I have. Nothing else to show. Like I said, I just wanted to do a video to test our capture card, make sure it's going to work out well, and also to show off and sort of in memorial my original design layout for my village, like Dreamlight Land, until I decide to completely redo all of this, because I'm going to be redoing it. I'm going to pull up the pavement, I'm going to take down all the buildings, and then I am going to start anew with everything. I don't like the limitations we have, though. We have too many, like, we can put too few items. But that is it for me for this time. If you play this game, what's your opinions? Am I crazy for my my complaints about Ralph and the dress and other stuff, or am I not crazy? Or what is your complaints about the game? What do you think is a problem with the game? I mean, I think this game has a lot more going for it than against it. That's just my opinion. And I'm going to keep playing it. I have actually a lot of fun playing it. It's just like tedious repetition, but it's, you know, Harvest Moon Animal Crossing type game, but I feel like it's pretty fun, and you get to do a lot of stuff in it. So that is it. That is all I'm going to be doing. There's a Belle over there with her little footstool following her. There goes my dress again. But that's it. Thanks for watching. So long.